Stadium in London. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Denver Broncos . 5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Now that's the way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. And the kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Marvin Mims now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up their opening drive. looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Caught, nice game left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos have it as he reports the first interception of his young career. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 on deck.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
36-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
And go.
They give it to him again. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's go.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And the floater falls to the deck. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 easy.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits him on the end route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
They'll throw. Third and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This, 42 yards from the right hash. The kick by Folk is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense. Roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Back to the well again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets cut it to a low point on the scoreboard.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did it in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Folk with a point after. And the Jets tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rabbits, go!
First down, play action. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
18, Pioneer. Cowboy 8, Dragon 60.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. They'll go play action. Caught out left. He's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
To throw here on first down. This one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Throwing now off the play action. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get in, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bring it. Hey, smash.
Let's start with a give to Davis. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
As a man, that's Courtland Sutton. He gets loose down the right side. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Quick throw outside, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. For big yards on the right side. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they have third and short.
Brings up third down and 2.
He's the one back on the handoff. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. Setting him on the dive. And he got what he could there, rolling to the 14. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th.
Another carry for him. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. QB sneak coming. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, you're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Motioning left is their running back. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're throwing it. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. that's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
18 Cardinal. Riggs. 19 Lion. Trap 60.
3rd and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos throw the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Diving right side, got it! Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pulled off the conversion. We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
On him again, and he goes down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. They'll come out throwing. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Starting from the 5.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
60 miles. Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. One pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22.
Throwing from the gun. Connects with his back. Hall. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets drop the lead back to 13.
41. Jets 28.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed to his running back. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down, Broncos.
19.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. First and 10 from the 43.
19, Let's go now. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Take up.
Looking in the air here. Left side now caught by Sutton. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
He's dropping back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
70 Lions.
Running back sent in motion left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. It's his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7. Setting up to throw. All the left side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Jets can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Folk on now to try the point after. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a 2-possession game in the second half.
Broncos 44, Jets 35.
We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Harvey now to return it. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Hit 18. Pioneer. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got a man left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Looking now from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Warriors 70.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Tracking 60.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, caught by Davis. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Go! 7 Hawks, 7 Hawks, go!
They'll throw to start the drive. That's completed right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So just before the 2-minute warning, they're going to try to get it back with this onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Throwing now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Broncos leading by 5. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Check go.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. They're gonna pass it here. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. We put a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Jets have some new life in the fourth.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Setting up to pass. He's with his back, Hall. And this one does not go far.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Get it.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go, Shaq.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So it's a win for the Broncos. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London.